Right, Привет, comrades, Kidnapping here. I know I've been all over when it comes to my channel, but I'm going to be starting a game now that has a lot of trigger warnings. I was iffy at first about whether or not to include them, because it might be kind of a spoiler, but I feel like they are bad enough that I do have to make sure people know about them. There are some serious topics there. So, for really important things, there is a lot of drug use mentioned. There is a lot of violence, including murder. There is rape, there is kidnapping, there is suicide, there's abuse, definitely. Abuse of power as well. There's forced drugs, like, drugging someone at a party. There's language, obviously. That wouldn't go to a trigger, though. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. But if you're still with me after that, in the description of each video, I'll be telling you what happens in that chapter, like what triggers will be for that chapter alone. I mean, not chapter, but for that video I'm doing alone. Because I know that, it may be like, oh, I have an issue with the suicide part, but that doesn't happen until like the fifth episode, so I can watch all the others and just kind of skip that episode if that's what you're into that. So I do have to let you know this is serious. And the reason why I'm doing it in the comments and the description instead of in the actual intro, because I'm going to try to record these all, multiple ones at a time, like I did with Mass Effect. About 3 a day or so, not a day. About 3 at a time, and then separate them out. Maybe more than 3, depends how into the game I get. But it is definitely a dark game. Hi, Remy. It is definitely a very dark game, and I want you guys to be prepared here. Don't say I didn't warn you. It is very dark. But I was actually torn about playing the prequel with you guys before I played this version, because I think it does make it a lot better. Getting to see where everything comes from. The prequel makes you really fall in love with the characters. So it makes all the bad things that happen in this game seem so much worse. Because you feel for them more. But I don't actually own the prequel yet, and I figured maybe I should play them in the order that they actually came out in. The main and then the prequel. Obviously. There is a sequel as well, though from what I understand it's completely different characters. So I'm not sure about that one yet. But I do know this is a very dark game, so I'm assuming that one is as well. There is a lot of chances to die in this game. From all kinds of creepy things. Guns and knives and drugging and murder. Well, murder is dying, obviously. There's like a million different ways people die in this game. And if I fail, I die. And over again, obviously, like most games would be. But this is a lot more graphic than, say, another game would be like, oh, your character got shot, or his hit points died down and he fell over. This, you'll actually have like a full cutscene for like gasping for breath and everything else and holding her neck. Like, it gets dark. I'm straight up warning you guys about that. I already know at least one person who will not be able to watch this stuff. The prequel's a lot more lighthearted. It's still dark, but not nearly as bad as this one. So, just be prepared for that. And if I haven't scared you away yet, then let's get in it. The game is Life is Strange, and I'm not going to give you anything about the story. You kind of got a bit of it from the warnings, but there were so many warnings it's kind of all over the place. So, I'm not sure how the audio is going to go. You know how the audio is always crazy when it comes to my stuff. So I'm not sure how well it will go. I do know that my camera is always iffy in these situations, where my movements don't match my words and it's all over the place. I understand that happens a lot. So, for that, I'm actually going to try to be recording this on my different camera, it tends to be better synced than this one. But if halfway through or partway through I end up having to go back to this camera, you'll know why. The other camera does not have a lot of memory. It can only really last for about 30 minutes at a time. So it's really difficult to split up each 30 minutes at a time, especially if you're like in the middle of a cutscene or something. You can't really pause it because it's like it's keep going and your face's cam is breaking up. It's a little iffy. I'm going to keep this one up in the background in case I do end up needing it, because as I said, this one may die during important parts. So with that in mind, let's get into it. Life is Strange. I just wanted to let you know that this video, the first video and part of the second video, will be a little off. I'm going to try to sync them as best I can, but I had a file corrupted. I recorded these episodes in parts. I record them all at the same time, but you know, every like 30 minutes or so, I would hit stop recording and start a new recording, mostly to prevent any sort of lag from happening. But in this case, it kind of helped me because all the rest of the video was fine. I didn't have to restart I didn't have to redo everything. I did have to restart the whole game because it was the beginning part that messed up. So at least it was the beginning. What I mean when I say it's not as going to be as synced is that I may not have done. I chose all the same answers. I made sure to choose all the same answers because this is a choose your adventure game. The story drastically changes depending on what you choose. So I made sure to choose all the same answers, but I may not have done them in the same order. For example, I may have looked at the pencil case before I looked at the notebook. So I may make a comment about the notebook and the video is not showing I'm looking at the notebook. I'm going to try to sync them as best I can, but then the video might be a little choppy. So I'll look and see what looks best. You'll know when you see the video. Either the audio will be off, like not synced right, or the video kind of jumped over and jumped over. The music in the video, you'd be able to tell is different because it's a cycling song. So that would be the issue there. Either my audio or their audio would be messed up. So that's something to look for there. So just wanted to give you guys a little heads up that they may not be as good here, but don't give up on me. It does sync up perfectly for the all of part 3 and most of part 2. Only like a small little chunk was taken off. So it does get better, I promise. Just stick to that first video. I feel like that's what I always say when I start a series, but I guess I have to learn how they work, and I guess I need to learn to maybe record every 15 minutes instead of every 30. I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out. So, enjoy the episode. Okay. In this lighting, you can tell a lot better. The one purple hair, you couldn't tell it as well. The bad camera. Okay, let's get into the game. Maybe not. I didn't want to start the cutscene right away, so that's why I did that. Okay, save game number 1. Here we go, new game. Doesn't seem like my sound is on, so it should work pretty good on audio. Iffy for me, again, because I won't be able to hear triggers, but, okay, this is a story-based game. It's like how Detroit Become Human. Your choices make a big difference in the actual storyline. So, that's partly what drew me into it. Right. It's actually vibrating. Very peaceful start, huh?
Where am I? What's happening?
That's a bit better.
I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here?
It's the lighthouse, yeah. I can
Wait,
barely see it.
there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it
Sign
there.
that helps.
I hope. Please let me make it there.
That doesn't happen. This is weird. That's a tornado. There's a lighthouse. That's a tornado. Yes. Oh, there we are. I was gonna say, I thought it was there. No, that's there.
Holy shit.
The break it.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless face.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should. If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
So I can't read it from this distance, but it's a cute little journal.
And
Steve,
frankly,
get out of the
it's bullshit.
camera.
Shh,
Steven.
shh, shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a
I
moment.
can't
That's
believe I
only
still
one
have this
attention
pencil
I'm
case.
recording on.
I should upgrade to the 21st century. I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So
Why not?
she could
In
have
the middle
taken...
of class. Sure,
I
let's
believe
take a
Max
photo.
has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic
This is
tradition.
shocked.
And Max.
If Flash
Yes.
will do its camera.
Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of
He's a
art
cute
and
teacher,
photography
babe.
for as long as
I'll
it's
admit
been
that.
around.
He's cute.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror.
Said he'll be a
Now
rich
you're
girl.
totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
Very good.
The
Very good.
Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces.
My
making
little
them
camera bag is
extremely
battered, but still
There's
capable.
more things I can do.
The
isn't
first
there?
American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by
I feel like
Robert
there have to be.
Cornelius.
There was.
You can find out all
You're
about
all
it
these options, you know.
in your textbook or even online.
Hey,
And guys, don't
I gotta
forget
get
the
the
deadline to
okay.
submit a
There we
photo
go.
in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
everyone knows that teacher that you're like, darn it, I got caught. Okay, so Hello.
Yes, Victoria.
Victoria doesn't waste a second. Hi, Kate.
You don't
Oh.
look very good.
Hi, Max.
I didn't embarrass you. I didn't talk to her though.
You seem
Try
quiet
this
today.
Just thinking too much.
She does not look good.
I hear that. Wanna go
Wanna
grab
hang
a cup
out?
of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
This is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from the process.
I'm trying not to let things show things that I know it's going to happen. I'm trying not to base my decisions based on that.
Everybody should have that chance.
But I know what happens to each character, each little background character, and I'm like, trying to not think about them. I kind of gave it away a bit there, but hopefully you didn't catch on to that too much.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson.
Hello,
can I
Victoria
talk
and
to you
Mr.
for a moment?
Jefferson.
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
But that one.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar.
He knows.
Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you
Yeah,
need
I mean, he's
is
kind
the
of
courage
fair, I
to share your gift
suppose.
with others.
Maybe
That's what
shy.
separates the artist from the amateur.
Even
Cats.
in pictures,
They're like
the
fighting
forest
right next to
around
my.
here always looks mysterious.
Okay, I guess so. Ooh, TV.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad
Documentaries
boy.
on this bad boy. This girl is nerdy. Reminds me of me.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to. You
Welcome to the real world.
Cute.
hot.
Teachers, typical high
I
school.
might send you a
Yeah,
special
typical school. Which one you had to test into because it's an academy.
He plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make
Because she
sure I
mentioned she
don't look
tested
like a
into it and she got
total
accepted.
loser.
Of course, the perfect pose for the title screen there. Put in some music that I can't hear. Don't nod. Interesting brand. Company, whatever. Okay. You talk to everyone.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
You know, I mean, to be fair, artist
Evan
people
doesn't
aren't
say
very
much
talkative
to me.
usually. They're kind of quiet. Keep
His
themselves
photos are very
quiet.
cool.
Typically, that's how artists are. You know, it is.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker. I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss.
Such a
And you
dork.
look totally fabulous.
I'd be the same
as-
way. Not about photography, but about different superheroes and stuff. I won't deny any of that.
That's Dana talking to... I think his name is
Thanks,
Justin.
Mike. You die.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with
Oh,
Warren.
hello, person on
She
the floor.
seems like his type. I hate bully jockstraps like Logan.
Hello.
And he's a Vortex Club member. Poor Daniel. He's so nice.
Right.
I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Why aren't you helping then? If you see him getting beat up, why don't you help? Like, smack, smack,
That's so
smack,
messed up.
I wish I
should
could help.
contact
Well,
him to
help
find out
him.
what I can do.
There's no way to
As
help
if I
him.
am.
Well, that makes me mad. Fine, I don't want to help him.
I wonder what actually happened to her.
Try and do the bathroom last because you know, I like to get what I can. I don't know if it might change after I leave the bathroom. Like, you know, maybe these people aren't in the hall anymore or something. Okay.
That's when I fly
Deep breath.
to the wild land.
Okay, just gotta go to the bathroom.
Empty.
Whatever. No one
Nobody
can see my
can see my
meltdown.
meltdown.
That is fair.
Except for me.
And it's a good place to hide, usually the bathroom. Unfortunately, though, usually in public schools, these things are crammed like crazy. Like, everyone's in the bathroom. Oh, got a reflection. Hey.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all
I
started
love it.
with that bizarro dream in class.
Keep it on, I love it. Don't
Am I
smear
going
it.
crazy?
Sank. Yeah, let's wash my face. She said she needed rinse her face off. Calm down a bit. Okay, fair enough. I love
Just
this art
relax.
style. 'Cause
Stop
it's just
torturing
so
yourself.
almost claymation look to it. It's really interesting. I think so. Don't wrap it.
When a door closes, a window
And a
opens.
butterfly.
Or something like that.
Follow the butterfly to the dark
Get a
corner.
photo
That's
op
completely
like this
normal.
every day.
I didn't actually go to the bathroom, but I didn't need the bathroom. She just needed to calm down.
Whoa.
So I'm
Where
going
did that
to
butterfly come from? It doesn't look like any kind I've
look
ever
at the butterfly
seen before.
first
The blue wings are practically
and take a photo
glowing.
of it.
I can almost feel the air moving around me.
I've seen that
The
kind of
butterfly
everywhere. I
feels
mean, I guess it is kind of
almost like a
glowing.
spirit.
I was gonna say, like, I've never seen this kind before. It's a pretty normal colored butterfly. Might be a spirit. Why is that boy in the girl's bathroom? Is he trans? Or she trans?
It's cool, Nathan.
No, they're not. I just thought it
Don't
was
stress.
funny.
You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them
You
out
guys
of
seem to be
this
mad
bitch.
already. Don't be egging him on.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you
Yeah.
doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
I love how this is vibrating. Sorry, it's random though.
Whoa.
Oh.
What the fuck? How? How can that be?
I'm back in class.
I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I
our
already
world.
heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an
Oh, I
example
broke
of a
your
photography?
camera.
cannot believe
How did you do
this.
that?
The human condition in black and white.
You ever seen one of those things?
Okay,
That's
if I'm
it's
crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually reverse time?
Victoria? Why Arbus?
Ill tutor rewind.
I did it.
Can you give me
I
an
actually
example of
did
a
it.
photographer who perfectly
I'm
captured
a
the
human
condition in
time
black and
machine.
white?
A human time machine.
Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't
Diane.
freak out.
There you go,
Wowzer,
Victoria.
my old broken camera is new again. Keep it together.
Because of her
My
images of
pencil
hopeless
case is still in the same
I
place.
feel like totally
When I
haunted
took
by
my
Diane's
selfie,
voice.
Jefferson
Yeah,
asked me a
yeah.
question.
She saw
If he does again,
right?
I'll know this is for real.
Frankly, it's
Hey, my
bullshit.
bag.
Shh, 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 shh. Keep that
What
to
is
Let's talk
going
to
on?
her, to Kate.
Nothing has
Seriously,
moved at
though.
all.
I could frame any one of
Still
I
the
want to see
same
if I can warn
stupid
her about getting
picture.
hit or something.
So,
of
damn it,
desperation.
everything is the same.
And any one of
Maybe I'll
you
talk
could
to
do
her
that to me.
afterwards.
Isn't that too easy? Too
She's
obvious?
not gonna let me pass it.
What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition.
Okay, so
And Max.
maybe I'll rewind
As a
back to this
gift.
part. I don't know.
I know I'm not dreaming
Maybe
this.
that's the only part to get
It's
waiting
real.
for.
Portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
Yeah,
can go
saved.
back in time.
is for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
Couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I need to go to the bathroom quickly and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the
can
conversation,
do all
can
in
you
the skip.
please
No,
tell
I
us the
wanna-
name
I
of the
wanna-
process that gave birth to the
I'm not
first
gonna forget everything, so-
portraits?
How about that?
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave
Now I
portraits
get
a sharp
everyone time to hold
reflective
your
style
answer,
like
I
a
bet.
mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the
Sad
retro zone.
face.
Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again
Daguerrean process
and give him the
Okay,
right
so now you can
answer?
rewind it.
on people's faces.
Hold R2 to rewind faster. Okay. Ah.
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
There we go.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French
I'm a
painter
smart
named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as
I'm gonna
posing.
pretend I knew that off the top of my head.
Nice work, Max.
Oh, she mad.
The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave
I
the
guess they're all
subjects
kinda
clear,
separate.
defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way.
Okay, I was like, can I go?
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday
Remy's right
Heroes
here, I'm not
contest. I'll
touching
fly
it.
out with the winner to San Francisco,
Okay.
where you'll be
There you
feted
go,
by the art
there you
world.
go.
It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for
There
your
we go.
entry too. And yes,
You can
Max,
kinda see him
I
better.
see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy.
Superhero.
You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
I probably should save the girl and not talk to everyone, right? Do I even get a chance to talk to
That
everyone?
girl needs your help now.
I just worked so hard in the shop, and I'm sure you know what's
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate,
Yeah, too much
did we
stress.
talk at all today?
Could be.
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just
I'm
dripping.
gonna be nice to her.
Too much stress.
I mean, that girl's
know
gonna
the
die, but I
feeling.
have rewind powers. I can always rewind again.
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you
Okay,
want.
kind of.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max.
whatever
Okay.
gifts I have.
I do want to talk to him. Can I just sneak away? He's gonna want to talk to me, isn't he? Shh, Snake.
I
Darn
see you,
it.
Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Darn it. What do I just actually submit something,
I'd
and if I
never
don't
let one of
like
photography's future stars
how he
avoid
thinks about it, I
handing
can
in their
rewind it and
picture.
you won't remember it.
Yeah.
Big brain.
I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find
Big
a good
brain.
one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
No,
Excuse me,
sorry, I'm new.
Mr. Jefferson,
I know.
can I
You have a
talk
crush
to
on
you
the
for a
teacher.
moment?
It's fine.
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's
Haha.
future stars
You're a nerd.
avoid handing in her picture.
I'm on top of it.
Kiss
I
up to the
think John
teacher.
Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by
There we
today.
go. We'll kiss
I have
ass.
faith in you.
Max, why are you so slow? You know someone's gonna get shot. Why are you just walking? I mean, to be fair, running around kind of draws attention and probably would get you in trouble and blah 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 blah.
I
Okay.
hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please.
Hold on
I
to
can't
move
tell
fast.
anybody.
Okay.
They'll think I'm crazy.
Not very fast. Thinking about the girl that's gonna die. Fair. I suppose fair. Yeah. Oh, there's the... I thought that was the door with the skeleton on it.
Okay, Max, retrace every
Retrace
step.
every stop.
I washed my face.
Washed my face.
I shredded my photo.
Shredded my photo.
Then
the butterfly
the
flew
butterfly
in.
flew in. And I took a photo.
Then took a picture of the butterfly. Hid in the corner.
Out of this bitch.
I can tell
There we
everybody
go.
Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're
How do
messing
I-
around
Where
with.
did you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
People trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more
I need
trouble.
a hammer to break it
Hammer.
open.
Nobody
Hammer.
would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen.
Oops.
If I can
I
reverse
messed
time
up.
again, I can help her.
I thought I saw the
Don't
time.
ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
I need a hammer to break it open.
Sick.
I'm too late. Okay.
Don't ever.
But I
tell
do
me
have
what
the
to
item
do.
still, it
I'm
says.
so sick of people trying to control me.
Haha.
No way.
Don't
Big
ever
right.
touch me again, freak!
Run.
Another shitty day.
And he has the gun.
That did not
No, he
happen.
may shoot the whole school, not
This
just her.
cannot be real.
I may
I
not
just saw a
have
girl
planned that
get
well.
shot and then saved her. What the
Yeah,
fuck
everyone's
is
gonna
going
fucking
on?
die.
Do not
Yeah.
freak out.
That's kind of empty.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Sorry.
Girls always use that excuse.
Feel like I was already in the
what?
bathroom
For
when it
whatever
rained,
you're up
okay?
to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
I was already in the
Trip on
bathroom.
out of here, Missy.
It rained like
or
5
are you
seconds
hiding
ago.
Something? Huh?
Expect me to have been doing.
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under
Gosh.
control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and
The art style
please
behind the
turn off
principal
that
though looks really
alarm
bad, I
since
think.
that's your
Everyone else
job.
looks good, but he just kind of... It looks very unfinished. Maybe the person who made it isn't used to working with that skin tone, maybe. Might be it. So...
You
Why
look a
should
little
get out,
stressed
right?
out. Are you okay?
What happens if I don't tell him?
I'm
I know
just
Jack
a little
ends up
worried about
talking to
my
the principal. What happens if
future.
he don't?
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong?
I know the right thing would be to tell
Is that
him.
it? Well,
But
Max,
I'm gonna see what happens if you
talk to me.
don't.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
except you're wandering around like a zombie.
Good
and
try.
do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's
Just
class.
tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that Team 2 again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3
conflict.
weeks, and
I
you're
even
already
don't shite.
causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class.
I mean, guess with the teacher.
Please.
See, I do know that
he does not buy
the
that at
big thing
all.
happens if I do
I
end
may
up
have just flushed my
telling you
scholarship
what
down
happens.
the
I'm
toilet.
curious what happens if I don't.
Yes, I could.
I'll be able to change the choice after leaving this area. I can't. I have to leave. Oh, that's a statue. It looked like it was hung up by the power poles, and I was like, oh no. I didn't remember that person dying.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Stay tuned for more parts of Life is Strange, and let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking so far. See you, signing off. Bye.